JEM is my name, no one else is the same. JEM is my name. JEM.
The fan stays on. I don't know how well I'll be able to remove it from the audio. Hopefully I'll be able to remove all of it, but if you hear it humming along in the background, my apologies. I think the light hum of the fan is preferable to seeing me sweat in HD, so... Alright, so the holograms are singing and brainwashing the audience, which means they're not too terribly impressed with the Misfits, even though Blaze is killing it. So, as the Misfits are on stage, the holograms are just walking past everybody, not saying hello to anybody, brushing past Rio. Craig came out to say hey to everybody, and Aja just brushed past him like she didn't know him. So they're trying to figure out what's going on. He hasn't seen Jerica since they left. So he goes into the hologram tour bus to talk to JEM. It's like, yo, have I offended you in some way? She says no. And he explains, it's like, y'all are not mean, but distant and cold. Cold. And just wondering what's going on. And so JEM smooches Rio, and he pushes her away, saying, what the hell are you doing? How dare you do that? Jessica's your friend, and I barely know you. And, of course, my thought is how the mechanics of this work, because where JEM is, like, 6 inches taller than Jerica, so is he kissing her chin or her throat? I mean, she is sitting down, so maybe we can fudge the body proportions a bit. I don't know, but I always wondered, it's like, what if they did try to kiss? Because her face shouldn't be where JEM's face is. But, yeah, you know, sci-fi, who cares? But fortunately, Rio yelling at her like that, her realizing that she's just done a dumb thing, has kind of broken her out of her spell a bit, and she runs around, and the hologram is not holding itself together, and it breaks apart. And what I find particularly interesting is there's a lot of some of the dialogue balloons, you know, no, make it stop, what's happening? A lot of the dialogue balloons are specifically pointing at the earrings. So that may not be all Jerica saying what's happening to me and oh no. Some of that seems to be synergy. So really interesting there. So she manages to break out of the spell. I don't know if the earrings have like an off switch. Meanwhile, Pizzazz is resting and feeling sorry for herself with little Mad Mardigan, who's adorable. And she gets Clash emails her a video of the set, and she goes, well, they sound great. Anyway, Jerica goes to Rio's hotel room. That's what they're called. I almost said bedroom. I'm like, well, yes, but no. And that gives the wrong impression. So, anyway, she goes to his hotel room and smooches him, and there's a cough from off-screen. Uh-oh. Who's in the hotel room with Rio? Did he rebound? Oh, it's Craig. Oh my god, are they sleeping together? No, it's just Craig got there too late to get a room, so he's crashing with Rio. Anyway, so Jerica says, look, I know things are weird. How does she phrase it? I'm sorry I can't explain it more than that, but if you want them back, you have to accept that I can only tell you what I can tell you. So, I like the idea that Jerica is still keeping the secret, but she's not keeping a secret that she's keeping a secret. The secret's not secret. The secret that there is a secret is out in the open. She's like, look, there's stuff I'm not telling you. There's stuff I can't tell you. I'm not going to tell you. But help me get my sisters back. So their big plan is to put headphones on and listen to music while they grab the rest of the holograms. And Rio, referring to what happened in the Valentine's issue, says, I can't believe we're kidnapping your sisters again. I feel like we need to look at some life choices that are leading us this way. Yeah. So, while the Misfits are still on stage, Rio and Craig and Jerrica enact their plan and kidnap the holograms and tie them up. And Aja punches Craig in the face. And he says, next time we draw straws and next time we have to kidnap your sisters, we're drawing straws and who has to tackle Aja. So after a while, the holograms break their spell, but they're concerned, like, we just hypnotized the entire audience, and our music is all over the internet now, so that's not good. And also, we may have to unplug Synergy. And the last panel shows a bit abstract. We're not totally clear on what's going on, but it appears Synergy is of two minds. There's split personality or another entity in there with her. She's not totally in control. Now, is this a result of Tech Rat fussing around? Don't know. So we will. What I find really interesting is we're halfway. There's 6 issues to this arc. This is issue 3. We're halfway through, and I really appreciate the storytellers not dragging this out forever, because this kind of feels like this would be the climax of the penultimate issue, or even just the last couple of pages of the last issue, and we're wrapping up now. No, we break the spell halfway through, and the rest of the book is apparently going to deal with the fallout. So, some really nice story pacing. So, good job. Oh, also, Clash is, not Clash, Blaze is worried because the audience was just, like me when I'm, not performing. And she's like, was it me? Did I suck? And no, you were great. It's a weird audience. So, alright, Dark Gem, halfway through. Next is issue 4.